Hi, this is Miranda and welcome back to the channel. This is for Shimmers Paints, and if you use my name in the comments or type it in, you will get a freebie. It's pretty simple and pretty easy. So whenever time you order, just place my name down there and it'll call it a day. So here is the sketch that I am using. I will link it down below. It was in, or I shouldn't say sketch, it's more of a layout. And what I decided to do is that I took out 3 different colors and I did my brayer, and you guys seem to like how to use your brayer and make it something simple and easy to do. So I went and got out my marshmallow cardstock. I did my gesso like I always do. That's the one thing I learned from Missy Whitten. I know that she has kind of taken a break and really went back on a lot of her layouts, but if you go back through a lot of her shimmer paints tutorials and things like that she uses, she always talks about gesso, and that was the one thing that I've learned from her, and she's kind of like my mentor, if you want to say, regarding how I do my mixed medium. Now I know I don't get as crazy as she does, you know, I don't call it crazy, but you know, as in depth as she does, but I do love the simplicity, and I'm getting better at getting more and more colors into my layouts. And I want to show you guys how simple things like this can be. This was simple for me to do. This mixed medium took me like 10-15 minutes to do in like real time if I wasn't speeding it up. I dried it and it's just perfect. It's not a lot. And that is something that you guys can try. That's the thing that I want to stress to you guys over and over again, that is what you have to, you know, look at. Start small. Start easy. Start to understand that this works. And look at what I did. I mean, it was super simple, super easy to do. My photo is of my daughter during the 4th of July during COVID, so this was 2020. We got a bunch of light up stuff, and she is just hanging out, doing her rock star, doing her thing, calling it a day, and you know, that's what it is. So I'm placing down all of these hexagons, because on the layout she does circles. Well, I don't have the circles left from the Hip Kit collection that I'm using. This one is the July collection, because I've already used the circles, like the smaller inner circles of this embellishment kit that they gave us. So now I'm using the hexagons up. And that is just the like the innards of it. I didn't actually use the hexagons itself. It's just like the innards. So I am doing some layering like y'all know that I love to do. Make sure that you go check out Shimmers Paints, everything about Shimmers Paints, the website, all of that, the YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're on my personal channel, make sure that you go check out Shimmers Paints YouTube channel, and if you're on Shimmers Paints, go check out mine, because between both of them, we all upload all different types of stuff. We absolutely love Shimmers Paints, and I use Shimmers Paints a lot outside of just the design team. Also make sure to go check out the group in Facebook along with the shop. And then make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys do love what you see. I always love going to Shimmers YouTube channel and hooking up and watching all of the design team layouts. Plus, I'm notorious to be liking a ton of different subscribers and just love their inspiration. A lot of times that's how I get my inspiration to do my layouts for whatever, because ultimately, even if you do a scrap lift, you do end up not having the same thing, right? Like, that's just something normal. And in the layout that I was looking at, they had some thread, so I decided to put it in 2 different spots. Like Missy Whitten would say, I kind of got my Missy Whitten on. It's been a minute since I've used thread, but Missy Whitten always added that texture, and I've got to get back to doing it. I have them. They're in a place for me to see, but I always forget to do them for whatever reason lately. So I'm placing the 2 different colors that I am using on there and whatnot, so that works out perfectly. And the colors actually match the two. So the colors that I'm using is Vibez Snow Way Man, Coloringz Pink Stilettos, and then Vibez Be Right Back Black. And then obviously I used my archival to do a little bit of the stamping that I love. And let's see here. Now, I did do Life is Grand is my title. And I'm just going through it. And you'll see me kind of play around with this. And then I do turn off the camera a little bit. Get my lettering down. And then come back. And then you'll see me finish out the layout. So I just put Life is Grand. And I kind of wanted to just stagger it a little bit. I do use up a ton of enamel dots. And truly, I didn't even do much to this layout. I just love the simplicity of it. I don't know. Sometimes I just like the simpleness. And I know that I get pretty embellish heavy. And it looks good. And, you know, etc., yada, yada, all this. But I decided to, like, go simple. And sometimes simple is so much better than trying to do everything. And put every, you know, every little bit and bob on it, you know. So life moments. Let's see here. So I started my third week of full excuse me, having my class full. We're under 80 days for Joshua to come home, so that's cool. I really don't have much. I'm just working on grad school and getting grad school done. It's looking like my next class is going to be pretty simple and easy. Lesson planning for this one was actually pretty good. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed this professor that I had. The professor was really good. He really made us feel good that what we were doing for school and how we did our lesson plans and all of that. So that was nice. My new one, I think I've already had this professor before. So if it is the one I think it is, oh, y'all pray for me. Just think of me in the background. So here I go. I use up this whole entire enamel dots of this collection because it matches. I think it works out perfect just the way I do it. And then that's, you know, pretty much it. I just get these all placed around and do as much as I possibly can, like get them all in little bits and bobs. I just love how they look. I think it is. I think they're perfect. And yeah. I am just going around. I'm just trying to add all these enamel dots. I like that I use the full hexagons and then the innards to the other one. I think it's just really neat and it adds so much texture. So make sure that you like and subscribe. If you made it this far, hit that like and subscribe button. We would love to have you. We always would love to have you guys come back every time. So please make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. And it's free. Make sure that you go check out the group for Shimmers Paints because we are, like, every week we end up giving them like a certain vibe or photo or whatever, you know, of what's new. Make sure you go check that out. The color kit is fantastic. Everything is fantastic. So this is what I'm leaving you with. The still shots are definitely coming up. I hope that you like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys are all staying safe and have a wonderful day. Bye.